As oil and gas prices keep on climbing, President Trump is pushing to strengthen America's energy independence. Now a federal agency is taking a closer look at opening up parts of the Bay Area to potential oil drilling.
And one of those places is a very familiar site right behind me. It is a proposal that is reviving a battle over protecting natural habitats in the Bay Area. The Bureau of Land Management is pushing to open more land for oil leases on more than 1 million acres of public land here in California. That land includes areas in and around Mount Diablo. Here's what we're talking about. Take a look at this map from the Bureau of Land Management. These red dots are the proposed lands that could be up for lease. Most of the areas are to our south, but it does include hundreds of thousands of acres in the Bay Area. Look closer, and you see those two dots around Mount Diablo and the Black Diamond Mines Regional Preserve in Contra Costa County, and a lot of red near Henry Coe State Park in Santa Clara County. Our Brad Hamilton has the concern from environmentalists gearing up for yet another fight to protect Mount Diablo.
For Juan Pablo Galvin Martinez, protecting this space isn't just a job, it's personal.
That's Eagle Peak right over there.
Step by step, he knows each feature of Mount Diablo State Park like they're a part of him.
One of the biggest reasons to protect the Diablo Range and to consider it precious is that it's relatively untouched.
Martinez and the rest of the Save Mount Diablo team have spent years protecting this land. But now he says their work is being put to their toughest test yet. One of several Bay Area locations caught in a federal proposal to open up more than 1 million acres to oil, gas, and mineral leasing.
What you could have is, if the price of oil rises, and indeed it is right now, you could have folks saying maybe it's worth all the time and effort to battle the state who owns this land for the right to drill for the resources or potential resources under it.
Martinez says that he's heard this before, sharing that the group helped fight a similar Bureau of Land Management proposal back in 2019 with a lawsuit that ended in a settlement. The Bureau of Land Management told us that public comment is still ongoing and the proposal doesn't authorize drilling in state parks. It only looks at which federal minerals could be available for future leasing. But experts like UC Berkeley's Dan Kamen says that distinction can be misleading.
Is a open-faced, bold-faced attempt to ease restrictions on oil and gas, not so much on critical materials, because we're not likely to be doing mining for critical materials in California.
That's why Martinez says they're watching closely. Even the thought of this kind of development is a threat in their eyes.
Its connectivity is what allows this biological richness and this ecological connectivity to remain on the landscape.
For him, some places aren't meant to be leased, they're meant to be preserved. Martinez has dedicated his life to that idea here at Mount Diablo, and every glance at its beauty reminds him of why it's worth it.
That was Brad Hamilton reporting. So the Bureau of Land Management does stress that this is still just a proposal. An official added any actual drilling would take years of reviews and approval. So we asked UC Berkeley energy expert Severin Bornstein about what the end result would be if drilling was allowed around Mount Diablo.
It would have no noticeable effect on the price of gasoline in California or anywhere else in the world. Cumulatively, if this were done all over the world, it might lower gas prices, but this one change would not. So I think this really needs to be seen as, on the one hand, it would generate some economic value for the company and workers who are working on it. And on the other hand, it would have some environmental impacts. It would take many years to develop, and there will be legal battles associated with that.
And right now there is a legal battle playing out to our south where President Trump ordered offshore drilling. It revives oil production that was shut down after a pipeline spilled more than 100,000 gallons of oil off the Santa Barbara coastline. This happened back in 2015. The Trump administration cited the Defense Production Act, but Attorney General Rob Bonta says it goes against the state's policy of opposing offshore oil and gas leases. And the timing of all this is very important for drivers. Today, the price of the U.S. crude oil went past $110 per barrel. That comes as the timeline and timetable for the war with Iran remains uncertain.